Welcome to Studio Chatter. Have you looked up in the mountains? The change is coming.
It is.
It is.
And usually I feel so delayed, like compared to you two. You two are like usually right on board, ready to go. I'm ready to go. Are you both?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm the one pulling
Yeah,
back.
I think I am. I was like, I'm ready for, not like cold, but I'm ready for fall.
You're
I
at
truly
least
am.
ready for under 90?
I'm ready for 80.
Yeah.
There we go.
76.
And
but
fall colors.
Yes, like
Yes.
full transition in wardrobe.
Yeah.
Maybe a pumpkin or two on the porch.
I got my two mums on the porch.
Okay, good
and
job.
I put my fall wreath up and my
Okay.
mat.
nice.
So
I
the
haven't
porch
gone
is
Halloween
starting.
yet.
No.
But I do have a fall wreath.
Okay.
But I've kind of had that all of August.
So you're going to do all of August.
Okay.
I kept going to get my fall tote, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I have it in me yet. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you still haven't got the fall tote out.
Nope,
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
We
but
were up
I
Fairview
should.
Canyon for Labor Day weekend, and just little pieces here and there of fall is in the
Gorgeous.
air.
Yes.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
up to Sundance and rode the lift with Mal and Tay's family, and it was perfect.
Oh, it was
It's like we went up in there like mid-morning, and by the time we got on top, it was just absolutely gorgeous, just perfect.
I've never done that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't think.
It's really fun. So, and it was just up top. They have like a bear paw cafe, and we had like nachos, stuffed burritos, some quesos for the kids, and played cornhole
Oh.
in it, and it was just fun and relaxing.
Yeah.
Nothing big, but
Yeah,
it was good.
Nice.
I am
Yeah.
ready for fall food. And
Light?
and the slow cooker. Like just
Okay.
things to put in the
Ooh.
crock pot.
Yeah.
And warm bread. Just
Yeah.
chili.
I did notice in August I started baking. I just feel that every year. Like I was making some banana nut bread and cooking more dinners and whipping up some cookies. Like
Yeah.
it just
It
you
feels
can
that way,
feel
right?
it.
It feels cozy and like slowed down just a minute or
Yeah.
something. Even though it's so crazy,
Yeah.
I feel that nesting kind
Yeah.
of feel.
We took a breath, maybe.
Maybe we did. I did order me some Beehive Meals, their September
Oh,
menu.
okay.
So I'm going
Oh.
to give that a shot for Rhett and I. 'Cause
And that's
it's really
crock
hard
pot,
to
right?
cook for, two. So it's all crock pot meals.
So, is it you just order like a certain amount and they come frozen?
Yeah, so their menu is like you can choose the amount of people that you kind of need to feed,
Okay.
and then they do 10 items.
Okay.
So it's enough for like 3 a week-ish.
So 10. So do you care if I ask how much that is?
No, the deal that I got, it was 170.
For 10
So,
meals?
Yeah, so that's like $17 a meal, which is pretty dang good.
And are
And
most
convenient.
of them like you can put in before you go to work?
Yeah, like you can set your timer. Like most of them are like 5 hours to cook in the slow
Okay.
cooker, but you could do it on low and have it go all
Okay.
day. Or if you have a self-timer
I've
one.
never done any of those. Have you? Because
Yes.
Did you do
It's interesting.
HelloFresh?
Well, I did HelloFresh like
I think
in
we
the,
all
in
did.
the beginning.
Yes.
Okay.
But then I've kind of transitioned, so it's interesting because I wanted to talk to Chelsea because she has a new app that helps planning with like school meals. Like for
I've
busy
been following
moms.
her. I
so
subscribe, and it
Chelsea
is
with
cool.
Chelsea's Messy Aprons.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has an app that can help with preparation. And then our other friend Kim, Saucy Bofa,
Yes.
I do, yes.
You're still ordering with Kim
On
as
occasion,
well.
yeah. It's kind of hit and miss, but it just
I
depends.
forgot. We
need
need
to
to
do
have
that.
both of them back and
Yes.
talk
We
some fall food.
Her daughter is marrying my nephew.
Okay.
Here soon. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
Really?
We need to talk.
Yes,
Maybe
talk
after
all
the
those
wedding.
things, yes, and talk food. And we've been eating a lot out of the garden as well. So a lot of zucchini, a lot of fresh tomatoes, so a lot of BLTs.
We've had a lot of BLTs too.
Okay, because there's nothing better than a
my
garden
gosh.
tomato. So
I
very good.
actually bottled 4
Did you?
quarts of tomatoes. I'll pat myself
You
right there.
did?
I called my mom and she did come up and help.
Wow.
But you guys, 4 quarts was done like that. It felt so manageable and I was
Really?
so proud.
Oh yeah, 4 quarts is like nothing,
Oh yeah, just put them all
but
in.
it's awesome.
But the filling was just so great.
Yeah, we're gonna do some salsa and peach jam with my
Okay.
girls in a week.
I bought peaches at the farmer's market last Saturday.
How much were they there? Do you remember?
25 for the box.
Okay.
I think I got seconds,
Okay.
thinking I'll make peach jam by Thursday or Friday, but now that I'm getting to the end of the week, half the box is now gone because
Are
we
you
eat so
kidding?
much.
You're eating them that much?
Yeah, we like
Okay.
cut up 2 and then you put heavy cream over them, or not if you're out of milk. And I'm like, well, if I don't
Little
get to
sugar,
peach, yeah,
right?
Chris is like, if we don't have cream, add sugar.
Yep.
So we might not get to peach jam this week because there may be no peaches left.
That is fine. I know I saw them down at Wall Brothers, and they were like 17 for a box.
Okay.
But we're going to try Farmers Market on
Oh,
Saturday
for sure.
and see.
They're
Yeah.
delicious. They are so yummy right
That's
now.
Peach
so
cobbler,
fun.
maybe.
Yes.
Have you ever
good
done
one.
that?
I did make one this
Yummy,
last
yummy.
week.
Yeah,
It was good.
you missed McMullen Orchards was with us last time, and we all were able to
Yes.
take some.
I was so sad. Her
fruits
good
home.
friend Bonnie.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a dear. I love her cherries.
She didn't come in. Her sister did.
Oh, her sister did?
Yeah.
The cherries that they do, the dried cherries,
So good.
divine. Yep.
So good.
Guys, it's fall.
It is
We
fall,
just talked
and
about fall.
yes, and costumes and Halloween and all those things that we're planning. So we're taking our fall break to Florida this year, and I'm trying to convince my family to dress up as the Addams Family. But
You've
kinda-
done that once before, right?
Yes, but no, it would be like the older version because Wednesday has grown up a little bit. Have
Yes.
either of you been
Yes.
watching the series at all?
No.
I haven't watched it, but my kids have.
Okay,
Is it good?
so we're right in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good. And then Pugsley's grown up a little bit, so I think it'd be tons of fun. But I'm sure they have their own ideas for costuming.
And
'Cause
are
they
you
kinda
going
get
over?
older and they're like, maybe.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You're going for fall break?
Yes.
Oh, fun.
Did I call it the wrong thing?
No, it's just that fall break's not on my radar because we don't have kids. So that's
know,
like
we don't.
mid-October, correct?
I know. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, we're already in that planning phase because it is time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You have to
definitely
be
time.
planned that way.
Well, the stores
when you
are
have
ready,
kiddos.
right?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going
yes.
to Disney in 2 weeks. 2,
Okay.
3 weeks.
Super fun.
And yeah, we're going to all dress up. Instead, we did matching Halloween t-shirts, and the little girls want to be princesses.
So is the whole family going?
Whole family's going.
And,
So that was our Christmas gift to them last year, and they all wanted to do a Halloween trip. So
oh, fun.
It happens that fast, and before you
It
know it,
does.
we'll be talking about Christmas.
Yeah.
we will be.
I'm seeing that in the stores as well.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen
Hobby
Christmas.
Lobby
Yes,
is
a little
full
bit.
on
Yep,
Christmas,
yep.
guys.
Oh, yuck.
Yep.
Not yuck, but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, well, we have a great show lined up. We have many wonderful guests to talk with. Let's get the chatter started. Soon it will be candy making time, and if you're a perfectionist, you want each piece to be just right. Well, there's a way to make that happen every time. Let's welcome Sandy Pond from the Candy Pan to the table.
Hi.
Sandy.
Awesome. So how did we come to know you? For starters, like who invited you to the show?
Angela invited me.
Okay, did you
And-
know her beforehand?
No. We met at a mutual friend's party,
Okay.
and we just got to talking. What do you do? What do you do? And when I told her about the Candy Pan, she's like, "Oh, you need to come on the
Okay.
show."
So did you have your candy at this party?
I did bring a pan, and I
Okay.
had made brownies and Rice Krispie treats, and so she did see the pan. Yeah.
Okay, so
my
tell us
gosh.
a little bit about you and then how this came to be the Candy Pan.
Okay, so I'm a third generation candy maker, and when I got old enough to help in the kitchen,
Okay.
like really help,
Uh-huh.
we were cutting up toffee, like this kind of toffee,
Okay.
and not in the candy pan. And I was like, okay, we need a better way to cut this, and
Yes.
ta-da!
So you're saying you invented this pan?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised that nothing exists like this.
me too.
Right?
Which
Because
is
how
why
many
I
times
had
are you
to
like,
invent
okay, I think I'm going straight. Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We did have a pan that would kind of work, but there wasn't slits in it. There was just score marks. So we still had to line up the knife and hope
Okay.
we're getting it right. But then I
Okay.
was like, if there were slits, if the knife extends past the pan, then we could get perfect cuts every time.
Right.
And it started with toffee, and then we realized it works for caramel and fudge and marshmallows. And then the bigger pan works for like cake or Rice Krispie
Wow.
treats. If you line the pan with parchment paper, you can do breakfast casserole or lasagna or like whatever, anything you want.
So that's my question.
gosh.
So does it ooze out, or do you put a parchment or
You
spray
can
it or
see
something?
like here,
That did not ooze out like.
no, I would think
like a
like it
drop.
would come
that
like
only
oozing.
that only oozed out, and we can maybe show the viewers like how much, because I was cutting, so it kind of pushed its way out.
Okay.
Oh.
When you pour caramel in, you pour it straight in hot, and it will come out about a bead's worth that you can see, but it's actually thick enough it doesn't come out the sides.
Oh my goodness. And other things like
If
you
you're
did not
gonna-
put parchment here.
Yeah, if you're gonna do like cake where it's batter or even brownies, you do put parchment paper in
Okay.
and pull it through the corners like little I wish I could have shown you, but
Yeah, like a little fan.
yeah,
kind of out.
If you pull
Okay.
it through so the parchment paper is up the sides and on the bottom, then you can pour anything in it and bake.
I'm
bake
just so
anything.
intrigued. I just like, so how did you bring it to market, or how are you marketing, and where can people purchase this?
We have a website.
Okay.
It's just thecandypan.com.
Wow.
And we're on Instagram and Facebook as well. And that's it. That's how we market. Well, we are going to be at Pinners this year. We were there last year
Okay.
too.
Oh.
So we've done a few shows like that, but mostly people they just find us. There's some Facebook groups that love us. Marshmallow Making Madness is one of them.
I'm
and
sure.
They're all like, oh my gosh, this works so good for marshmallow. So
So do you make candy? Like, do you have a shop that you make candy
I
in
do
now,
not.
or is it just this
No,
now?
I will teach classes, which, speaking of that, we have a retreat coming up the end of October.
Okay.
It's going to be in St. George, Utah, and it's
Okay.
going to be 4 days of candy making.
4 days?
We will make every recipe in this book. This is my grandma's recipes that fit the candy pan. So we're going to make like toffee, marshmallow, nougat, truffles, cream centers. So we'll make them all
Okay.
and hand dip them with chocolate. So
Oh
you can
my
come learn how to
goodness.
do all that.
And then do they get the recipe book
They
too?
get the recipe book, they'll get an apron, they'll get a candy pan.
Do they get their candy that they've made?
They get to take home their candy.
Oh, but they candy actually make it home. I think
they
everybody
haven't
like, I've done my
actually be able
candy.
to eat it.
If they haven't eaten it all at the retreat, they can take it home.
Oh my
So,
goodness, that
yeah.
sounds like so much fun,
It
right?
does
Like
sound
a
like
girls'
fun.
trip.
Like candy and Diet Coke and a sleepover. It's like a big sleepover. I
Maybe
love it.
sometimes I'll just sit and watch and eat candy.
Yes, there you go.
And our viewers can find out more about the retreat just on your Instagram or Facebook.
Yes, and also the website has a
Okay.
link to the
Okay.
retreat. So
How many spots do you have available?
I have 5 spots left.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's a kind of a small retreat. I have 5 sold and 5 left, and
Okay.
that's our max. We can't take any more than that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Before we get into the candy, will you tell us a little bit more about the pans? Like how many? Are these the only 2?
These, well, occasionally we'll have a different size, but it's very limited time. It's usually if somebody's asked for something specific, but these are the 2.
Okay.
This is the candy pan, and we call this one the chunky pan. And and like this pan is going to be 144 individual pieces because it's 12 rows by 12 rows, but the size is 11 by 11. I know that's a little
Okay.
confusing, but it fits a 9 by 13 recipe. They both do. This one
nice.
is just taller. That's it. It's 2 inches tall instead of 1.
So anything
tall.
in our recipe books that say 9 by 13,
It'll fit
these
in
work.
this. Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And then what
that's
is
so
it
cool.
made out of?
Stainless steel.
Okay.
So you can throw it in the dishwasher,
Oh, okay.
which is so nice.
Good to know.
Yeah, and then obviously you can bake in it too.
And I'm
So-
assuming it comes with these cutters, right?
This is the knife, so it has this little handle that you can hold on to, which is kind of nice. So it will come with the knife, and then if you want to buy the divider, that's an additional.
Oh, okay.
And this is like if you wanted to, like it shows, if you wanted to do a partial batch, or if you wanted to do half and half, like half nuts, half no nuts.
Oh, that's a
something
great
along those
idea.
lines.
I know. We're just amazed. We're amazed. And like everybody should have this. This is like the perfect gift.
Yes. So
Yeah.
how much is it? What are the price points with it?
It depends on if you go online. You're gonna get this one for 120, and this one's 140.
Okay.
Occasionally we'll have sales, and I will offer like a coupon code for all your viewers.
Oh,
or family
okay.
members. If you come to Pinners and buy it there, that's gonna be the absolute best price that
Okay.
you can
we
get.
do go to Pinners.
Okay.
We do?
Yeah,
I'm
so
going.
We're having
maybe-
them on in October, in fact.
Oh,
To
good.
promote it. So
Cool. Yeah. So.
Awesome. Well, let's see it in action.
Yes.
Should we?
Okay. Yes. Maybe I'll start with the toffee.
Okay.
So this I made it today, and I poured it up in the pan and I scored it. And I took a few pieces out just so it's easy to get to. I should say easier to get to. Usually, I will take this out of the pan right away,
Oh, okay.
or not right away, but once it's been scored.
well, it's
But
cooler.
I just wanted to.
Those are perfect.
They are perfect.
They're perfect.
This is
little-
perfect. It really is like the perfect pan.
They're like little teeny 1 inch.
Yeah.
Is it 1 inch-ish?
They're
smaller.
close. They're close to 1 inch. So yeah, I totally should have taken it out of
Well,
the
we
pan
won't eat
first.
more than one.
But you get the idea.
We'll take one. Sure.
I'm going to reach right in front of you and
Yeah.
I'll put one on a,
So this is the toffee.
This is the toffee.
Okay.
oh my gosh,
And
I
this is
should have
a
let you
little-
do this.
My hands
Thank
are
you.
clean.
So this is this the same width as that one is? That one's just taller, the
This is
chunky
just
one?
taller, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's the
Oh,
only
if I
difference.
must, right?
Yeah,
We
you
have to be the
must.
taste testers.
But it's crunchy, and we have a microphone.
Sorry, Pete. We are going to eat it. That is
Oh
yummy.
my goodness, that is tasty.
Toffee is my favorite.
I've never made toffee. Is it
So-
hard?
No. Well, there's tricks to it. So if you like come to the retreat, and occasionally I'll teach classes, like here, like locally,
Okay.
then you can learn how to make it. So,
And is that recipe in the recipe book?
yes,
And can people buy the recipe book without buying a pan?
yes.
Okay.
Well, not the recipe book, but you can get online recipes.
Oh.
You only get the book compiled like this when you come to a retreat.
Okay, but on your website, they can get some individual recipes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind maybe standing up to demonstrate how this
sure.
pan works
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah,
And
that's
what's
a
in
great
this
idea.
pan?
This is a turtle millionaire bar.
Oh.
I happen to love those.
Yeah.
I love all
They both
I
work,
love
right?
everything.
And I can see salt sprinkled
Yes.
on top, and I
Yes.
think anything with salt on it
Right.
just adds that extra
little bit,
deliciousness.
Yeah.
A little bit of sea salt.
So I'm just gonna move the divider so I can cut.
That divider is awesome and keeping the edge fresh
Yes.
if you're not going to cut everything.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So I'm gonna pick 2 by 2 squares. Just have that be a nice size.
So what is in this recipe?
There is a shortbread cookie on the bottom,
Okay.
and then there's caramel
Okay.
on the next layer,
Oh.
and then pecans,
Oh my goodness.
and then a layer of ganache frosting.
Oh, my favorite
Oh.
thing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Did you bring us some Diet Coke to go with this?
I sure
then?
do. It's right back there.
So let me ask you this,
I'm so
because
intrigued with
I don't. Well, I haven't ever actually. I've never made candy.
I haven't either, I must admit.
Confession, right? So if we were going to make candy in advance for, say, the holidays, how far in advance would you advise maybe, if we made some toffee ahead of time and you wanted to get it out to the neighbors and show off your new skills? Like how
Your
far in
new pan.
advance?
This is,
Your
this
new
is
pan.
yeah, this is so great for neighbor treats. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh,
for sure.
But you could be my neighbor.
If to answer your question, it all depends on the kind of candy that you make.
Okay.
Toffee, if you can make it in advance and then just store it in like an airtight container.
Okay.
And then it's going to be fine for at least a month.
Okay.
Caramel, probably the same, but it does start to just dry out a little bit. Or it makes it like less easy to work with after a while. Marshmallow will last for a while, basically about a month in advance,
You
maybe
are
6
so
weeks.
cool.
Right. Tell me
You're an
about this
inventor,
knife,
Anne.
though. Does that ever go dull? Can you sharpen it?
It is a dull knife and it comes dull.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just flat steel.
So it just
We
shimmies in the
are
right way.
probably going to offer a sharp version because some things it's nicer to have the sharp blade.
Like, would you have used a
For it.
sharp blade with this,
I
for
would.
example?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'm envisioning also like something warm, like maybe a lasagna that you just can't ever cut the right way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Put parchment under there.
Are you saying you make homemade lasagna rather than the Stouffer's or
So I actually
Costco?
just made some zucchini lasagna. That's more like a vegetable lasagna, but yeah, on occasion I do.
Oh my
Is this
goodness.
divine? We're gonna run out of time, so give us all the deets one more time. Okay, they can find you where?
Oh, wow.
Thecandypan.com.
Okay,
Facebook and Instagram, just
Okay.
The Candy Pan
okay.
again. And Pinners,
Pinners, the retreat.
The Retreat.
And let's give a applause to Angela for finding you.
Yes, yeah.
And I would like to
amazing.
say maybe you could offer at Christmas time the pan with candy in it for a little bit more.
Wishful thinking, right? Maybe classes.
I do offer, like, if you want to have like a girls' night and you want to have a class, I'll
We
come
do.
to your home.
Okay.
That would be so fun.
It just
would
has
be
to be
fun.
big enough or have like the accommodations for candy in the kitchen.
Okay.
But yeah, I would totally come to your home and teach you all how to make the candy.
that would be
Then you
fun.
can keep
Keep the stuff.
Yes.
the stuff.
Okay.
Or there's also Baking Me Crazy in the Riverwoods Mall in Provo.
Oh, okay.
I'll teach classes there occasionally too.
Okay.
So
Well, thanks, Sandy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What an
So
amazing
sure.
guest. Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
sharing.
thank you.
Pumpkins, corn mazes, the big slide, and of course, the mini donuts. It's that time. So let's welcome Kara Larson Lewis from Glen Ray's Corn Maze to the chatter.
Welcome.
Hello. Always so fun to be here. Thanks for having me back.
Another year in the
I
books.
can't believe it. This is year 8 for us.
Oh my goodness.
So it's gone by so fast.
And yet it seems like you've been there forever, doesn't it? Like,
The first year I met you guys was your 10-year, I think, anniversary.
no, because
Our
we're
5 year.
a 5-year. Okay.
5 year.
Yep, because
Right.
Angie was there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're about to celebrate our 9th.
Okay.
So we're at 9, you're at 8.
Yeah. There we go. So it's
Okay,
been
and
a
let's
while.
just talk about your shirt.
I was just
love
gonna say that.
foods.
So it's just kind of an ode to Glen Ray's Mini Donuts, which are our #1 top selling concession. Everyone comes for the donuts.
Really?
People just stop off the road just to pop in and grab a bag of donuts on their way home from work.
Absolutely.
Because
Oh, I
they're
need to do
just
that.
they're just that yummy. So we won't
Okay.
charge you admission if you just really are craving those donuts on the way home
Yeah.
from work.
That's
Make
really
a couple
kind.
cells.
Couple of times.
Yep, just pop
Yeah.
on in, grab some.
So tell us a little bit about the history of it for people that this
Okay.
is their first time knowing about you.
Yeah, so we opened Glen Ray's 8 years ago, so this is our 8th year. Kind of the little bit of history. My family's been farming in Leland, which is west of Spanish Fork, for 155 plus years. And my husband and I moved back to this area from Nevada, and we went to my dad and said, "Hey, let's do something. We have 4 boys. We wanted to do something on the farm, and we decided on this corn maze and pumpkin patch." The name Glen Ray comes from my grandpa, so he's Glen Ray Larson. We named it after him. He was known by the locals as the Corn Fairy. So if you look on our website, you'll see our little mascot, if you will, is a little caricature of a corn fairy. He would get up early in the morning, drive to all the neighbors, and he would deliver sweet corn to their porches. But he had this bright blue cattle truck, which we still have. It still runs. You'll see it at the corn maze. So the neighbors knew who he was, and they just kind of nicknamed him the Corn Fairy. So we have little touches of that story throughout the maze. You can go out into the corn maze. We have a scavenger hunt for all the corn fairies out there that you can find them all, bring us a picture, and we have a little commemorative little button thing you can take home as a prize for finding all of the corn fairies. So we've just
fun.
try and put our history into everything that we do,
Yeah.
and it's just a way for us to continue on our heritage of farming, but
Love
also
that.
invite the community out to the farm.
Is there a new design in the corn maze?
Yeah, every year we have a new design.
Okay.
What is it?
So this year we have a new friend visiting, which is an old rusty farm truck, tow truck.
Okay.
We will
Love it.
have actually the character there at the maze as well.
Little
and Very similar.
Very similar. Okay.
And then
Friend of
we
his.
also have it cut into the maze. So it'll be
fun.
it'll be a lot of fun.
How do you guys decide each year what you're going to do? Is there a voting system?
Within the family on a Sunday dinner.
I think we kind of just come up with the different ideas and see which one we can draw. Because we do draw it ourselves, and then we have someone that helps us get it all connected to our GPS, and we end up cutting it ourselves.
Oh, you do cut it yourself. And I know you've only been open 8 years, but do you already have changes happening? It seems like businesses, just naturally change. So what are some of the fresh things to look for?
Well, we've always had our big super slide, which is our most popular activity, and after 8 years that was built completely out of straw bales. People don't realize that. So the inside of it was straw bales and everything. After 8 years we realized it's starting to get a little squishy in the middle, and it was time for a revamp. So we are completely taking that apart, rebuilding that. Glen Ray Superside will be back, so the 2 slides that were part of that were very popular. They're coming back. People have been worried that, no, we love those slides, but we're also adding 2 new slides. The Mega Super Slides actually will be 100 feet long. You'll ride down them on a tube. So it's going to be a totally different experience, even a little bit maybe higher up for maybe adults. Older kids will love that one a little bit more.
Okay. Oh,
Which
that
I
sounds
kind of
fun.
love also is that everybody that has brought their kids to the cornfield, I guess everything is kind of grown, right? Because there's two sides to the maze.
Yes.
So you have like the little kids side, and then you have kind of the grown-up side.
Right.
And then the small little barnyard, so everybody can go bounce around and do all the farm-friendly type
Yes.
events. And so I feel like I've been bringing my kids, maybe those
Just all these different years.
all those different
Yeah.
years, and are growing up, so they could probably work in the field of fright now. So
Yes,
let's talk about
it's
that.
so fun. Well, and I even had some high school students that came by us at one of the parades this summer, and
Okay.
they're like, "Oh, it's so nostalgic," because they now they're in high school, but they started coming when they were younger, and so yeah, they do come now, and they become our employees, or they work in the field of fright.
Okay.
And the field of fright is really popular among our teenagers,
I bet.
and even college students come over from BYU, UVU. It's just become a really big attraction. It's the only haunted attraction south of like Pleasant Grove, like big
You're
haunted
right.
attraction now.
Oh.
And so
That's scary. Do you think I can handle it?
I think you could do it.
I could? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe if I brought a
Bring,
friend.
I was gonna say bring a friend.
Don't call me. I don't want.
I hate that.
Oh, I would
I would
too.
just close my eyes and just guide me.
But Pete, that's the question I get a lot. Like, how scary is it?
Yes.
And it really is. I mean, it's a lot more scary than people think.
Uh-huh.
So I don't recommend little kids. People sometimes want to bring their little kids there. We recommend it for ages 12 and up.
Okay.
Cool.
But it is a lot of fun, and there are a lot of jump scares. We don't tend to go towards like evil or that sort of thing.
Right.
That's not our thing. But it's
jump
fun.
scares.
Scary.
It is
Jump
fun.
scare is fun.
Scary,
yes, I can do that.
fun.
Evil, no. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
is-
you usually have long lines on the weekend too, right? So are there different hours?
Yeah, so we
Okay.
do have longer lines on the weekend. We do sell a fast pass. It's only $5 to get you into the shorter line.
Okay.
So that's a great way if you want a shorter
Fast
line.
pass at Glenrace?
I love it, right?
Field of
Yes.
Fright.
You were thinking.
And then we are open on certain weeknights, so I recommend if you want to come to a shorter line, come on the weeknights. And on those certain weeknights, we have group rates for church groups, school groups, and things like that if they want to go to the Field of
On the
Fright.
weeknights.
Yeah, those are
Okay.
the only nights we have a group rate available is on those weeknights.
And I remember a couple years ago when you came, you were telling us about the themed things. You had like Harry Potter and witches and different things.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
have a
the little
theme?
knights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any themes to share?
So we still have our You're a Wizard Day, which
Okay.
is the second weekend of October.
Okay.
So that one's the second weekend, and then the weekend of fall break, which is October 18th,
Okay.
is our Princess and Superhero Day, which is really one of our most popular days as well.
Okay.
That would be-
Well,
So
my
that
little
was really fun.
grandson is going to be Harry Potter, so
Okay,
coming in a Harry Potter costume would be a perfect one.
Yeah,
to
we
come
have
to.
a train, the wizardry train that comes out, and we have the butterbeer that we sell. We make it there.
And is the butterbeer just sold that day?
Yes, just that
Okay.
day.
Okay.
So
We
we
need
try
to
and
do this.
we try and add some extra just activities just for that day to make it really special and fun.
One of the things I loved when the kids were little also, the education, little, tell us about that.
Yeah, that was really fun. So our second year of being open, I actually joined this grant competition. I really wanted to be able to educate our field trips and just people in general that came. I was able to win a $5,000 grant, which at the time seemed like so much because we were a brand new business. We just didn't have a lot, and we were able to bring in a bunch of educational displays that teach children and families where their food comes from, because people are just so removed from the farm now.
Yes, it's so important to learn
Yeah.
about farming.
So we bring in thousands of school kids from our local schools now that you can book field trips. So if you have a preschool or if you're a school teacher, sign up for our field trips. It's really great. We really try and keep the groups smaller, so we don't book it out so it's so crazy that you don't get that opportunity. But we meet with each of the school groups. We teach them we kind of set it up so we teach them where the food gets from the farm to their lunchbox. So it's a whole process. Because they kind of know, where does an apple come from? But when you say, did you know a chocolate chip cookie comes from the farm? And they're like, no, it doesn't. But when you teach all the
That makes
ingredients,
me feel better
they come from.
if you're telling me my
100%
chocolate
is
chip
from the
cookie
farm.
comes from the farm.
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. It's got to be healthy,
I'm
right?
going to eat a
Yes.
bunch of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us some pricing or passes, or what does
Right.
that look like?
Yeah, so our weekday prices are $10.95, and then weekends are $12.95.
Okay.
We do have discounts and things on our website, so that's always a place to go if you want to get a little bit of a discount. I'd love to give your readers a discount, or your watchers.
Same thing, so do what you meant.
Right. So we could do Glenrace 10, do a 10% off of your orders online.
So
Okay.
cool,
So
awesome.
For anyone that
Thank
wants
you.
to do that. And then the Field of Fright is $24.95.
Okay.
So that
And
one
our
is
kids and adults both $10.95?
the same price.
Okay, that
And
makes
then
it
one
easy.
thing that's really nice is it's one price to get in, and it includes all of our activities. So we don't charge for additional activities, like even our brand new big slide that's coming in. We just want you to be able to pay one thing,
But
do
Field
whatever
of
you
Fright
want.
is separate.
Yeah, that one's separate.
Okay.
That's a separate
All right,
event.
this sounds-
And that's just only at night, correct? The Field of Fright?
That has
Okay.
its own schedule, so you want to
Okay.
check the website to make sure you know which dates that is.
Awesome. Do you have a family pass at all? Or
We
is it
do.
just individual?
So we have season passes, and then we also have a 10 pass, like a punch pass. So if you wanted to purchase a 10 pass.
that's-
So like if you wanted to come a few times or
My
you know,
girls
whatever
do that
works
almost
best.
every year.
So
Yeah.
2 more things before we run out of time. Is there new swag this year?
Yeah, so this year we will have some more for the Field of Fright, some sweatshirts and things like that.
Fun. Okay.
This is one of our new t-shirts.
Love it.
The I Heart Whole Foods with our donuts. We do have some fun little corn keychains, little squishies, pumpkins, just fun little things for the kids
Okay.
to take home, lollipops, things like that.
And I love the porch displays also.
Yes,
So we
we
can
still
still
have
purchase
our-
those and take them to the,
Yeah,
okay.
our
Porch
So
packages, you can get your corn stalks, your straw bells, and pumpkins. We
Love it.
still have over 50 varieties, probably about almost close to 70 varieties at this point. Like, I go a little crazy. I can't stop buying the pumpkin seed.
Tis the
Like, I need
season.
that one.
We are
I
happy
need that
about
one.
that.
Before we let you go though, opening
Yeah.
date is
September 19th
through Halloween.
through, the 30th.
Through
And
the
then
30th.
Field of Fright opens the 26th, so it's the weekend after
Okay.
we open.
You're awesome.
Thanks for
Okay.
coming.
Yes, you
Good
guys-
luck.
Thanks so
Season.
much for having me.
Okay. Labor Day has come and gone. What did you do for the weekend?
Natasha, let's start with you. What did you do?
Well, we did some cleanup. So we are putting in some new sod in the backyard. So we did some household stuff. We actually brought in some new furniture. We got out some old furniture. So we're kind of revamping.
I know.
And then our Monday was open and we didn't want to fight traffic. So I actually spent some time with photographer Pete. So Barrett needed some new headshots and we did a photo session and they turned out fab and we're just super excited.
And do you like the revamping of the house?
Yeah,
And the
you know,
yard?
it's yes, no, maybe. I mean,
Just getting used to it?
it's a lot the same. We just needed to update some things. So it was just like even rearranging some of the things that we had hung.
Yes,
right.
Just kind of, that's
I
Sometimes
did
it's
that
just
last
one
month.
thing down.
yeah, kind of did the flip flop.
Yep.
But the furniture for sure needed an update. So we took advantage of, that furniture store up the way. We took advantage of the Labor Day sales and put in
Nice.
some new furniture that has like Bluetooth and charging stations and like just a little more update.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was kind of fun, and I'm going to add some more color, and it's just time.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel
Time
that, especially
passes.
when you're working from home. You're in those walls a lot more.
Yes, for sure.
At your work and play. Yep.
And then we've been kind of working on the yard for a long time, so we needed a refresher back there. So bringing in some new sods, some new pavers, some new stuff. So
Wow, that sounds exhausting.
it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
It
That
was a
sounds
Labor
fun,
Day
but like-
weekend.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I watched a lot. I oversee things and point a lot.
Okay,
so.
okay, good.
That's excellent.
But
What
it's
did you
good.
do, Stace?
My husband had taken the trailer at Fairview and like for the opening of the bow hunt, so it was our third weekend with the trailer there. So I went up with him.
Okay.
And we just spent a couple nights there. Beautiful, low 70s. Went out on the side by side. All the kids came up, or some of the kids came up on Sunday all day, and we just.
That sounds
Do you
amazing.
usually cook or do a big something when they're all up there together?
Well, they just came up for like lunch and dinner. So I said, I'll have all of lunch, hoagies and chips and fruit. If you stay for dinner, bring your own dinner.
Oh, that's good.
Because I didn't know like
How many? Or, what you're doing.
I knew they'd all be there for lunch, and then they all stayed for dinner.
That's
so it was fun.
I
Yeah.
love the canyon.
And
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was Labor Day morning, and with Highway 6 and the median going in, we thought, like we never just get up and
Just
break
go.
down. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, why are people out of here so early? But we were out of there by 11, maybe even 10:30,
Really?
and we beat the rush. Like we got right down to canyon,
Oh,
missed the
good.
fire.
That's
it was good.
so nice. I know,
Lovely.
because come around 4 o'clock on Labor Day
Oh.
is crazy going
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ange?
I did a couple of things. We went up to Swiss Days, so that's been a tradition with the Murphy family for forever. And this year, our sweet little Abby with Alzheimer's, Rhett's mom, she just didn't make it up this year.
Oh, darn.
So I told my girls, I said, I want to continue the tradition. Like we've just done it for forever. And I had to get my knockwurst sandwich too.
Okay.
But that mother-in-law you're talking
Yes.
about, they had a home across the street, basically, just around the corner.
They did.
And is that how the tradition started?
It did. So Rhett's grandpa, my husband's grandpa, owned a ranch for forever. And so it's gone through generations. And so we would go up there every Labor Day and spend the night and then go down to like Swiss Days and
I bet
just
that
like
was so
make an
fun.
adventure. So when it was sold, it was sad. But then we had a condo at Zermatt anyway.
So did you stay there?
We did not this year, but we did make plans for next year that we're going to go spend a couple of days. The boys don't really like to shop, but they love to come up for food
Yeah.
and then just make a weekend of it.
Okay, I saw your social media post and it gave me a little like, because I've been to Swiss Days and it is crowded, and you had your children, but also your grandchildren, which that also included strollers.
It did.
You're a trooper, friend.
We are a trooper, but we're going to go up there, no expectations. Like, I want this sandwich, we'll look around, and the girls really wanted to go, but there's no, like, babysitters, so we just did it. And we saw quite a few, but one
Oh,
shop.
you found things.
We found some things. I brought a couple. So my cute daughter-in-law loves puzzles.
I do,
We put them
too.
together all the time.
Oh,
so
I
the
love
Spaghetti
that.
Tree brand was so awesome. And this has like the Coke, like all the things, fry sauce, like all Utah
Yes.
things.
Oh,
that was
love
so
that
cute.
so much.
That was really fun. And then Cray was up there, of course, like our favorite.
Oh, let's see what you've got.
This is a subscription for September, which
They
is
have some new
awesome.
reversibles too, I think.
They do.
Are you on their
I am on their
subscription?
subscription. Yep.
Love that.
But she has so many, and they'll be up at Pinners, and
Yes.
they have really good deals at both of them. So
Okay.
that was really fun.
Remember when we had
Yes,
Cray on our show, and
Yes.
now I don't even know if they'd remember us.
I don't know. I think they would. We got them.
They're
It's a good
Studio
thing Utah.
Chatter famous, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, but this was one of my favorites. There was this booth, and we came around the corner. There was people everywhere, and they had like duffels and bags and all these things. But these bags are made from quilts and linens and stuff from other countries. And I cannot remember the country, but this woman went over there, and these women were being paid 15 cents an hour to work in brothels and different things. She hired them to start making these bags, and they're absolutely amazing. I mean, these look like Anthropologie bags.
Oh, they totally
They
do.
do.
They are like in the 30s, like me and my girls
Oh,
bought
my
these.
goodness.
Like we're taking these to games, like putting your blanket, putting your coat,
Yes.
and they're just trendy and fun. But they had like a little tote size that was like maybe that big that were going like wildfire. Like $26, everyone was buying them. They were just super, super
So the
awesome.
women in this other country are making all of
Are
these,
making
and
all
she's
of
paying
these.
them better wages than their
She's
15
paying them
cents.
better wages.
I
She
hope
brings them
so.
here, sells them, and then she is out of Orem. So she said that she'd love to join us sometime. so I
Oh,
would love to
that.
hear this story.
And I want to hear about this.
Okay, and so then this, we passed by this, and it's like all the cute cut soaps, you know, that are fun decorations.
Oh, yeah?
But we went into the booth and they were sampling these, so I want you guys to sample it. These are soap dots.
Soap or
which-
lotion?
Lotion, sorry.
Okay, I think I
so
saw one of these at
look
Pinners
like
last week.
candy, yes, but they are not. So just put it in your palm and kind of rub it, and then just.
Oh, that is so cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that awesome?
Where are they,
Stop
Ange?
it.
So they'll be at Pinners too, but they're online and they kind of go to all the boutiques.
Are they
but
in
I think
Utah
it's
County?
Buttermood.
Yeah, Buttermood. Yes,
Yep.
you always
I
find
do
the
not
good
know.
stuff.
Let's see if they're in Utah County. If so, let's get them on.
Let's get them on, right? It's a totally unique product.
Love it.
Oh,
But I
that's
love
a
it. And
good
they
one.
had it in men's scents, like kind of a clean, masculine, and then this Tutti Frutti and then a no scent. But it's all
All right,
natural.
ladies. Guess what?
There we go.
Yes, we're out of time.
Dang it. Well,
Good one.
Let's face it, weddings can be very expensive. Our next guests have a solution to save some serious cash. Let's welcome Julie Cranmer and McKinley Mills from Statements Bridal Rentals to the table.
Gorgeous girls. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thanks for
course.
coming in. Julie and I are neighbors, and one of you posted like you were in a bridal store wearing a dress, and I'm like, what are these two up
I
to?
know.
And I messaged them like, what's going on? This is all new. Like, you're 4 weeks old?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like
Brand new.
You're
Brand new.
newborns.
We are newborns in the business.
Oh,
What a gorgeous newborn. So
my gosh.
how did this come about? Tell
Yeah.
us just a little bit about each of you and then how you came up.
So McKinley is my youngest, and she just got married. So we just went through the whole wedding process.
Okay.
And there were some things that I wished we could have found a little more easily, and things that I wish we could have saved some money on. And I just kind of kept that in the back of my mind. And so McKinley recently had a job working for a consignment shop. And every time I'd go to visit her, I'd think, we could do something like this. So, and I also worked for BYU. And so talking with some of my students at BYU, they expressed how they wish weddings were not so expensive.
Right.
As
Weddings
a
are
parent, I would
disgusting.
like to not see a wedding so expensive, because it's usually not the bride paying for things, but the bride's facing a budget.
And we're
Most brides,
seeing
yeah.
our Instagram, our posts, all this gorgeousness. And then when you break it down, you're like, I can't afford that clip that's $5,000,
Yes.
right? Because then I don't have food for my wedding.
Or the dress. Do you want
Or
to
the
spend
dress.
$5,000 on a dress?
Exactly.
So this is all rentals. And
Yes.
you brought McKinley in. You have a couple daughters. Did you just choose your favorite? How did that go?
And you did. Okay.
She's the baby.
Don't tell the other girl.
Okay, we won't. Yeah.
This dress is gorgeous, by the way. I love
Thank
this.
you. This is one of our favorites.
I want to find out, like, how did you, because this is rentals, how are you
Yes.
finding your dresses?
So we decided to not do consignment. We decided we wanted to own all of the dresses because they go through so many steps of alteration and cleaning and alterations and cleaning. And we didn't really want to ruin girls' dresses. So we find our own dresses, we buy them, and then we rent them out.
Okay, so
And then do you do the alterations?
I have a girl that does the alterations.
Okay, and then they come back and then the next person just,
Yes.
you go from there with it?
So we leave them altered until the next girl needs it. So for instance, the dress she has on, we could, if someone wanted the sleeves off, we could take the sleeves off, or we have sashes that we can tie around, and they can really do anything to the dress. Then we leave it that way till the next person comes.
And then I'm sure that adjusts how the next person can do something with the dress.
Right.
Totally.
You could probably put the sleeves back on, but
Yeah.
obviously if you cut the hem off, it's going to so eventually the dress may have to go out in the back trash because it will have
So we're
shrunk
always
so much.
going to be rotating through
Okay.
dresses.
So it will never look the same.
But if it goes to alterations, they just tack it. Instead of cutting the dress off, they
Okay.
just tack it.
Okay.
Which is so great. So in-house alterations.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about the other items.
Okay, McKinley, do you want to explain some of the things we
Yes.
have in the shop?
So we don't just have wedding dresses, we have tons of hair accessories, we have jewelry, we have really anything that you need to have your collection set up for your wedding day. So you are stress-free on your wedding day and you're just ready to go.
So do you bring your bridesmaids in and make it like a party? You know
Yes.
how you go like choose the dress and usually
Yeah.
bring your mom or sisters or whatever?
So on our website, we say you can bring whoever you
Okay.
want, as many people as you want. Let's make it a party.
Okay.
So they come, we want them to go through the dresses, we want them to tag as many dresses as they want to try on. And so, yeah, we just
And what are
celebrate
your
with them.
price points with the dresses for renting?
Do you want to answer that one?
Yeah, so most of our dresses are between $300 and $500. It really just depends on the dress, where we got it, and how much we got it for.
Okay.
So
Which is a great, I mean,
I
that
know.
number under 1,000 in the
I know.
hundreds,
Isn't
guys,
that
is
great?
amazing.
So I have one daughter that was married 10 years ago, and then my second daughter is engaged right now. I would love to really guide her to renting. My oldest daughter, I usually, when my kids get married, say,
Yeah.
what's super important to you? Because there's a lot of things you need, but someone might not really care about a $1,000 cake. They might be really happy with
Right.
something else. But my oldest, it was the dress.
The dress.
Her owning the dress, and my husband was like, why?
Yeah.
Because I rented mine back in 1989.
And aren't you so happy you rented it?
Yeah, I have pictures.
I
That's
used
all
my
need.
sister's dress.
Yeah.
And it meant a lot to me that it was hers, but it didn't mean a lot to me to keep it. Like, I don't really know where it is now, but I think it's about the dress for some girls, but not necessarily owning it, just finding the
Just
perfect
finding the
dress,
perfect
right?
dress.
And maybe if we turn it into that,
Yeah.
Because you're
that can
never
become
going
a
to
wave.
wear it again.
Right.
No.
You're never
No,
probably
you're right.
going to look at it
Yeah.
again.
No.
Some have, I guess, various like expectations for the dress, and then they turn it into a blessing dress, or maybe something that has been passed down from the generations. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Right. And usually, you're going to spend, I would believe, more so on your photos because you have photos of the dress, and then somebody can make it their own. If somebody gets very emotionally tied to the dress and they just can't live without it after the wedding, is there like a rent to buy option?
Yeah, some girls will say, can I buy this? And so sometimes we'll work out a price point for them if they really want to buy it. But really less than 5% of moms have their daughters wear their dress. So it just sits in a closet. I pulled mine out and I said to my girls, look at my dress when we started this. And I said, who wants to wear it? And they looked at me like,
we're all like, no.
Are you crazy?
I know, mine was like puffy sleeves. I can't even see anyone because my sleeve is so huge. Skirt, they're just, some stand the test of times, others do not.
It's
but
true.
I love this concept because it takes something that's not obtainable sometimes and puts it into dream version for them. Like they can really come down and find what they want.
And knowing your family, you are fashionistas. Like you dress to the nines every time I see you.
They host parties to the nines. So can you imagine the whole experience?
Yes, like this is right up your alley. You're going to treat your clientele wonderfully. Tell us a little bit about your store, where it is, times, Instagram, all that.
Okay, so our store is downtown Provo, and it's just right off University. It's 48 West, 100 North.
Okay.
So it's right by the Social Security building. And it's really the perfect location for
I bet.
UVU
right by Provo
students
City,
and BYU students.
Right by the temple, right in that area, right?
Yeah.
And then are you open Monday through Saturday or?
Yeah, we're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
Awesome.
So if somebody was very specific and they said, I want Battenberg lace, or I want satin, or I want tulle, or I want whatever, and I want it in a size 4, like you could maybe start pulling those before they go to the store.
For sure.
Okay.
So right now we have over 300 dresses. So
Okay.
we're able to go through and and pull what they want before
There's a
their
lot of
appointment.
dresses.
So it's best if they have an appointment, but we do take walk-ins.
Yeah. And I'll do my best to just pull anything that they tell me that they like, or anything I think that they would look good in. It's just really about making them feel pretty on their wedding day.
So you're there every day. This is like your job,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
This is hers.
I love it.
Oh, this is so fun.
This is amazing, guys. Anything else that you want to hit on that you guys have? Like I saw this little box.
Yeah,
Do
we
you wanna-
have bridesmaids gifts ready to go. So if you come in and you need something for bridesmaids, this one just says I couldn't tie the knot without you, and a little knot necklace. So we have bridesmaids gifts all ready to go. We have a ton of rings, bracelets we even have some makeup items for the bride, which also make great gifts for bridesmaids. We have hair perfume.
I love that.
And we have the little hair wand so it can get your flyaways.
Yep.
We have lots
I may
of
need to buy
different
that just before you walk
I
out.
know, I know. And then we just have a lot of hair accessories, just lots and lots of hair accessories and veils. So the veils we actually sell so that they have that from their wedding day. So
That's
they
what
can
I
keep that.
kept.
And we keep the price point low.
Okay. And what about shoes, nylons, anything like
We
that?
haven't gotten into that yet, but hopefully down the road.
And I don't think most bridal places, well, some do, huh?
I love that you
think
said
some-
nylons.
I do too. When it came out of my mouth, I'm like, I don't know if people wear nylons.
Please get some nylons.
I'm going to. I mean, I think they are coming back in.
Oh, I can't see that.
Yeah.
I still haven't thrown mine away from last time we were in.
So I'm just thinking about like all of the different, if there's destination weddings also. So if somebody's going to an island, maybe you'd something more that direction, or even coming into like the fall season. Is there fur? Are there capes? Are there all the things that are ivory colored that you would pull?
Yeah, we have a lot of dresses with long sleeves.
Okay.
First of all, and we have detachable trains. So like this is a dress we could put a detachable train on.
Okay.
And we have other accessories that can help us in any season.
Okay. Some brides also like a change for the after party. So maybe for the dress to the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the dresses are so affordable, you could rent two.
Have both.
You could have both.
How fun! I
And
want
if
to be a
somebody
bride.
has a destination wedding, they're welcome to come and get a dress, and then we'll give it to them for 2 weeks. So they can take it with them, and then they can ship it right back to the store if they're not coming back to Utah soon.
So it's a 2-week rental window for the
Love
dress.
that. Okay.
And then they can also have it for 3 days for their bridals or their first look.
Okay.
So
I do love that. So once I kind of alter it to them, it's kind of in a time frame, I imagine.
Yeah.
So get your pictures taken. We hold that dress for you
Yep.
for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then after that,
and
Wedding
someone
day,
else
how
can try
long?
it on, but
Okay.
it has a blue ribbon on, so we know it's reserved.
Okay.
ooh, I like that. And then
Yeah.
how fast do they need to get it back to you guys after their wedding?
Just they can decide on that 2-week window.
Okay.
So if they want it 2 weeks before the day or 2 weeks after, or
Then
just
they
right
get it.
around the day.
Okay, one thing,
There's a contract for the dress.
if there's time, I want to ask, have you bought all the dresses new, or have you also found people that are selling their dresses and you're like, I love this, let's buy it?
Yeah, so we have both, right?
Both. A mix of
Okay.
both.
A mix of both. Some new that we've found and some I've ordered from different websites,
Okay.
and some we've just found.
Collected.
And just we clean them and we try to make them look brand new.
Guys, this just fits you, okay? These
Thank
people can really like help you and set you up for success.
Thank
like this
you.
is
Nice.
all about what you guys are. Yep.
We'll help you say
So thank
yes
you.
to the dress, right?
For sure.
Okay.
Maybe we need to just go try some on.
Yeah, or at least
no.
come for the jewelry.
Okay, at
Okay.
least for the jewelry.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to come
Hey.
visit.
Okay.
Well, thank
Thanks,
you so
guys.
much.
Love you.
for having us.
Of course. Ladies, what did we learn today?
Boy, why don't we have the rest of our candy up here? We didn't even finish it.
I know, right?
Good. I have some hidden down
So,
here. That was
candy
cool.
making, the way to cut it, how to
You
share
can-
it.
You can go learn to make it
Yes.
with her.
Okay, but truly, like that would be a fun girls' night.
Wouldn't
Yes, it
that
would
be
be.
fun?
I feel back in the day we would have like bunco or I don't know. You just get people together, and now we're always, oh, I'm so busy. Oh, you're so busy. So we're
And
never
I can just
gathering.
buy it from Amazon or buy it from so and so. But wouldn't that be fun to slow down and just have a night of baking?
Yep, it would be. That was
I
fun.
had a childhood friend, and her mom did like the hand dipped like candy. Like she would make the chocolates.
That's just hours of-
right? It's so
Yes,
that's what
joy.
that's what it sounds like. It's just time consuming,
And
it's,
people don't have
It's
the
an
time.
art. It's an art.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Yeah.
That was
But
amazing.
it was a tasty art.
Yes, it was.
so
It
good.
was.
Yeah.
It was fun to have Julie and her daughter come in, and it was just, I was thinking, we know Julie.
Right. She's like a friend or neighbor.
And she's starting a business, but yet
Right.
it's so right up her alley.
It is. They're always dressed to the nines. They really are.
yeah.
They have incredible taste. They know how to do it. And in that budget savvy way, I think they're going to huge success.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
excited
it's
for
going to be
them.
awesome. I love them so
I'm
much.
really excited
well,
for
who
them.
got excited about Glen Ray?
I was going to say, Natasha was just going down memory lane.
Yes, yeah. I can't wait to go down the big slide.
Right
I
when
know.
we're like, cut, we're like, oh, we can't wait for fall.
I
like
know. It
brought
does make
that.
you excited. It really does. And that's in like a couple weeks
Yeah.
that they open up. And then they gave us a couple of like codes, getaway 10s. So we'll have all those codes for discounts and everything on there. And then us.
And then us, our holiday weekend.
Yes, and wrapping. It just feels like the wrap up to summer, and the way that you kind of, put the period at the end of the sentence for all the things like you need to finish this or that, and then roll into the season. Yes.
I know. That's exactly how I felt when I went up to Sundance. And I think I put that in my post, like chasing summer. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, but it's over. It's like September 1st, and it kind of feels like fall, and that kind of season comes.
Football games and pumpkins and porches and
But it's still
quilts
fun.
and jeans
White
and
to
sweaters.
ivory.
White to ivory.
Yes.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
were describing
no
all
more
those wedding dresses, I'm like, she knows her fabric.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I kind of have like a weird obsession with different things. I've always wanted, and maybe I will one day. Like, I've asked my husband, I'm like, maybe we could renew our vows one day because I really want the fall wedding with the fur and the shawl and the ivory and just a little bit of snow and the just,
Natasha, I
It's
could
just a
tell
thing.
you were going somewhere there. Wow.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Well,
Well,
maybe renewal.
maybe one of your kids can get married in the fall, and then you can still
Maybe.
wear all that.
Maybe you could do that on Studio Chatter.
maybe.
Maybe.
You just never know. There's just so many things to think about.
Natasha renews her vows.
Yes.
That would
Maybe.
get
Maybe
A little
that's a
shout
thing,
out
right?
to my husband. Happy anniversary tomorrow.
what number?
yay.
34.
Wow.
Right?
Congrats.
We're getting up there.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You guys can go to Starbucks and have fall sippers.
We're gonna go to Jaws
Oh,
on
how
Friday.
fun.
Yep, they're
Okay.
showing it in theaters, the original,
Okay.
so it'll be fun.
You're gonna go see that?
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Oh,
Go grab
well.
some dinner and do Jaws.
Great.
I'm so nostalgic.
And that's a wrap, my friend.
There we go.
There we go. Thanks for being here with us. We hope you've enjoyed the conversation. If you learned something new, please tell a friend about us.